Welcome, Q Nation. This is Harry Q in the chambers. Hope everyone's good right now. J. Cole's back, baby. All right, the fall off is here. The fall off is here, man. But apparently, this is track 2 from Dix 2, which means it's probably going to be a double album. Apparently, this is going to be J. Cole's last album. I've heard this before, man. Jay-Z said the same thing, and look what happened with Jay-Z. So, you know, I've heard rumors that this is the last album. I think he said about him saying it's the last album. I'm not really sure, but apparently it's going to be the last album. So let's see. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm not going to waste any of your time, Q Nation. We're here. Let's do it. J. Cole, he's back. Let's go. 1, 2, and you know the rest. Woo. Oh, all right. Hang on a second. Let's bless this message right here. All right. So it says here, for the past 10 years, the album has been crafted with one intention, a personal challenge to myself to create my best work, to do on my last what I was unable to do on my first. Okay, so it could be the last album, right? All right, okay. I had no way of knowing how much time, focus, and energy it would eventually take to achieve this. But despite the countless challenges along the way, I knew in my heart I would one day get to the finish line. I owe it first and foremost. I owe it first and foremost to myself, and secondly, I owe it to hip hop. The Falloff, J. Cole. He said on my last, but I did on my first. So it could be the last, but like I said, we've heard this before. Jay-Z said it, and he brought out the rest. If you know, you know. Okay. All right, let's get to it. I had to bless it, man. I had to put respect on that. You know what I'm saying? It's J. Cole. Come on, man. Yeah. Okay, this is so. Come on, J. Cole. If you know, you got it. Oh, okay. All right. Hey. I see it. Oh, this is something mad right now. Yeah. I love the album. Right here. All right, Jim, let's go, baby. Come on.
I persevered through the worst. Yeah. My curse to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst in the tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing with hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death is best alive. And what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare in its first, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed, watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth, and he returns to the room.
Hang on. Oof. Hang on, man. Hang on. Let's put some respect on J. Cole. Oh my God, man. The flow, the beat, everything, man. So you know how J. Cole does his thing, man. I think the first line he said, for me to, my passion to endear is a curse, or something like that. Saying that, you know, like his drive to always, you know, move forward and endear and push through, right, is a curse. You get me? Yeah, you know what I mean? To always push forward, man, it's a curse. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to stay where he is. He wants to keep moving forward, man. But it's a curse, man, because he keeps moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Other people's curses are worse. You know what I'm saying? Like their curse, but his curse is always moving forward. Imagine that. His curse is always moving forward, not backwards, fam. That's hard, bro. That's hard. Hang on.
Pull up the tune!
Pull up the tune! Let's go. Oh my God, man. Let's put some respect on J. Cole, man. Let's go, brother. Let's go. I'm loving this. New music. One of the greats. Let's go. Come on, man. Generation. You know. Hey, stop that. My computer's going mad. On my little anyway.
I see it.
Crazy.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
I persevered through the worst. Yeah. My curse to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst in the tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing with hurt. Yeah. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death is best alive. And what you now hear is the work. Yeah. The inspiration was rare in its first, but when when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watch my son disappear as I stare at his birth. And he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I took the wedding ring off a finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling gloves, tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, and we flirt. We part ways. I see it from a.
Hang on a second. Wait. Hang on. Wait a second. Hang on. What's J. Cole doing? Because the way he said, do I? Hang on a second. Do I take the wedding ring? Hang on. Let's go back. Hang on. Listen. He's doing something. My brain's not there yet. Hang on a second. J. Cole's doing something. Come on. Hang on. Let's go. Hang on. He's doing something. My brain's not there yet. He's doing something. I'm hearing what he's saying, but like, wait to do I. Wait, pause. Hang on.
Listen.
Okay.
I persevere through the worst. My curse to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst in the tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of the.
Oh my God. This man is a genius! I gotta stand up for this one. Nah, J. Cole. No. I see my life in reverse. Nah, man. Did you see that? Nah, fam. Nah. Are you hearing what is going on right now? He said, I see my life in reverse. And he's proceeding. So he said, I was in a hearse. My grandkids, crying over me, taking my coffin. Oh my God, man. He's talking about his life from reverse. From the time he's gone all the way backwards. That's why when he said, do I, right? The wedding ring off, right? You know when you get married, what do? You say, I do, right? So he said, do I. So it's reverse, right? I do I. Oh my God. He's talking about his whole life right now. He's rapping about his entire life backwards, but from the time he was gone all the way to because he's talking about his kid and putting his career first and all that kind of stuff. And and he said, like, after the ring, right? And he talked about, I'm now single, back in the dirt of life and all that kind of single lifestyle stuff. Wow. And then I think he mentioned club and girls. Okay, J. Cole. Brother, nah. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. I was listening, I was like, wait a minute, what's he doing? Because I heard, because when he said, do I, the way you pause, like, do I, the wedding ring, I was like, wait, why is he emphasizing on that? Because he really emphasized, do I? Then pause, then the wedding ring. So I'm like, wait, what? Okay. And then it's like, wait, hang on. And as he was kept rapping, I was like, wait, what's he doing? Man, I see my life in reverse. And he's talking
Pull up the tune!
Yeah, it's a wheel again. I wheel it up already, but this is the official wheel. You know what I'm saying? We're wheeling it back. Oh my God, J. Cole's going crazy. J. Cole's doing, J. Cole, brother, let's go. Oh my God. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy. Oh, come on, man. Woo, let's go.
I see it.
It's so smooth. It's so smooth. Come on, man. Let's do it. And the camera's back.
I persevere through the worst. My curse to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst in the tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes as pierced with hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death is best alive. And what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare in its first, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watch my son disappear as I stare at his birth, and he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth, and then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I took the wedding ring off a finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling close, tipsy. with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt. We part ways, I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turf. It all begins with encore cheers for those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers. Who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decades later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverse. Then I'm no longer here on this earth. I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it.
Nah, come on, man. Put some respect on J. Cole. Put some respect on J. Cole. Nah, man, put some respect on J. Cole. Put some respect on J. Cole, man. Are you dumb? The whole video is in reverse. And everything you see with him doing is in reverse. And they're talking about, they put the Pampers on him, and then we're back as a baby. They raised him up, right? His dad came back in his life. Him talking, bro, nah, man, how he got signed for the friend. Is it he in the like almost 3 minutes of the song? Man, that's so crazy. A whole life has been summed in like less than 3 minutes. Unless there's more. I mean, okay, it's almost 3 minutes. So let's see if there's more like in this video. But so far, within a short space of time, you're able to sum up maybe 70 to 80 years of someone's life. Literally, he just summed up his entire life right there. Now, obviously, he's not in the hearse yet and all that. You know what I'm saying? He has to get much older, you know what I'm saying? But he's already, you know what I mean? Like talking about the end to the beginning. Within this short space of time, he's able to sum up that entire life. That is crazy. That is crazy. Nah. Let's put some respect on J. Cole.
Put up the tune!
Yeah, it's a wheel. I gotta hear that again. That is crazy. That is bro. Let's go. Oh my God. I gotta put some respect on J. Cole. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I see it. Yeah. Listen. I persevered through the worst. My curse to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst in the tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing with hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death, best alive. And what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and dispersed, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watch my son disappear as I stare at his birth, and he returns to the room, white his stomach growing greater in girth, and then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I took the wedding ring off a finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling gloves, tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt. We part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turf. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers. Who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a person. I'm growing shorter, pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, they hands me over to the doctor and I watch as my spirit reverse. Then I'm no longer here on this earth. I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it.
I watch as my spirit. I'm gonna come in. Nah. That is crazy. That is crazy. J. Cole, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. J. Cole, that is crazy. Oh, come on, man. That is crazy. Nah, that is crazy. Fall off. Yeah. Fall off.
Okay.
Is it another track? How do you have left? Hang on.
Who the fuck is you? 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 Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through.
Hey! Oh, come on, Cole. What's happening? Hey! Come on!
Computer style of the unibrow unibomber. Who maneuver through the drama with the suit up.
J. Cole, bro. J. Cole, bro. You nah, hang on. Nah, J. Cole, brother. You can't be doing that. You. J. Cole, man, you can't end it like that. What are you up to, fam? You can't end it like that. That sample. Have I heard that sample before? Am I tripping? I've heard that sample somewhere before. Why have I heard that sample before? I've heard that sample before. I swear I have. I've heard that sample before. Oh man, I've heard it somewhere before. Bro, okay, listen, man. First of all, yeah. You know what I mean? J. Cole is J. Cole. J. Cole being his creative self, artistry is on point. If you know, you know. That man never misses, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I've been telling you, man, that whole Kendrick thing where he apologized. I think I said it on my last J. Cole reaction on this channel. It's a really old one. Go check, you know what I mean? It's a really old one. Bro, I gotta say, I've been saying this on that reaction. So I was like, bro, J. Cole apologized for one reason only. My opinion, everyone has their own opinion. But I have a feeling he didn't apologize because he's scared of Kendrick. He apologized because he knew that if he went in that mode, that he and Kendrick are gonna have a man. It's gonna be crazy. Because I think he mentioned it before. Was it him or I forgot? I think he mentioned it before where if the beef is not real, he's not about it. So I think a part of him knew that him replying was just, you know what I mean, like peer pressure. Yo, reply, man. And he was part of that whole thing, yeah. But he knew that, bro, I have no issue with Kendrick. He knew in his heart that I have no issue with Kendrick. So I'm not gonna, continue this beef just for people to be like, hey, well done, Jay. Nah, to get some applause from people. Nah, fam. That's not who he is. That's why he came out publicly to apologize. Saying, nah, bro, I'm not about that. You know what I mean? This beef is not real. For me, it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Look what Drake went through. Kendrick does not like Drake at all. So Kendrick, his whole thing with Drake was personal. It's like, bro, I don't like you. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to... And he kind of did, because look what's going on with Drake right now, right? His Iceman rollout is terrible, right? It's terrible. And let's be real. You know what I mean? I get it. If you love Drake, good for you. It's all good, man. I have no hate here. I'm just trying to tell you, let's be real. Ever since the whole Kendrick thing, Drake has been moving a bit. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. So yeah, man, J. Cole is one of them, man. If J. Cole is like, yo, I want beef. I don't like Kendrick. I hate you, Kendrick. Let's have a real beef on wax, bro. You would see. Because his artistry and creativity is on the level of Kendrick. They both have that kind of same mentality when it comes to their music. You know what I'm saying? They really do. That's what people really wanted to see, that matchup, between the two of them, right? But let's be real, man. You know what I mean? So Cole's like, bro, I apologize, and I'm not about that because I don't have any issue with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Wow. This is, man, The Falloff. If this is his last album, And it sounds like, it looks like it's going to be a double album because it says Dix 2, right? Track 2. So, bruh, it's going to be crazy, man. This album is going to be crazy. And he's rolling, and the rollout is, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. J. Cole's doing his thing. I hope it's not his last album. But they always say that's my last album, you know what I mean? But then they later come back and do another album. Jay-Z did it, if you know, you know. I think after the Black album, right? He brought out another album, and started doing more. Come on, man. So they can't run away from it because they love music too much, you know what I'm saying? The real ones love music too much. So let's see if this is J. Cole's last album. Let's see. But yeah, man, that was awesome, man. J. Cole, welcome back, brother. It's good to hear from you again, man. It's been a while, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, Q Nation, man, if you enjoyed my reaction, give this video a big like, you know what I'm saying? You want to see more of my reaction, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, share the video. Let's have a good time. Let's have a vibe, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I love it. It was very chill, you know what I mean? It wasn't that, woo, no, but that last point right there, that sample, right here, I don't know, man. And then the way he was rapping, the flowing, I can't wait to hear that. If that song is going to be on the album, I'm sure it is. I can't wait. But that sample, I've heard it somewhere before. It's killing me. I know that sound. Anyway, yeah, man. So I can't wait. So in the Q Nation, by His grace, I'll see you on the next reaction, man. I'm gone. Peace and love, brothers and sisters.